My name is Catherine Musembi, and I live in Dallas, Texas. By profession, I am a mortgage underwriter cum business analyst, and I also hold a master's degree in project management. I first heard about FEP in the year 2011 when the president, Dr. John Githaka, came and visited Dallas, and he explained about the vision and the idea. And when I heard about this great idea and vision, I bought into it. And the reason I bought into it is because it opened my eyes to see, to have a feel of what it is to think in a generational way. What struck me most about the vision is the fact that once I invest in FEP, I'm not only investing for myself, I'm investing for my children, my children's children, and the children of my children. In other words, I could look at FEP 10 years, 20 years, 100 years, 1,000 years. And that struck me most, to know that many civilized world, that's how they operate. They think generationally, and FEP is founded on that concept of being generational. So it's not just me, it's many, many generations to come. I so strongly believe that Kenyans and Africans should buy into this concept, realizing that in the past many years, what we grew up with is thinking seasonal. We were never taught to think long term, and long term translate to thinking generationally. I was raised to know that when my parents grow old, I will take care of them. But it should be the other way around. The parent leaves an inheritance for the children and the children's children. And joining FEP, I came to understand that I could think generationally, not only my children, but my children's children through investment. So I'm asking all the investors out there and people who can understand where God is taking Kenya and Africa to really start thinking generationally, and to join FEP for us to think generationally, and this will pull us from the captivity of lack and poverty. The best of the things that ever happened to me in my life, the fact that I realized I'm a founding shareholder, and for as long as my name is in this company, my children will benefit from this. I don't have to worry that I didn't have land to leave behind. There will always be money in the pockets of my children and my children's children, and even more so the generations to come. And that was very, very satisfying, just to know that I have something that that gave me peace at long last. A lot of questions have come up about the adopt a classroom, adopt a hotel, and many people have been asking about these share certificates. And from the Nairobi office, I was made to understand that at this point, there has not been any allotment, no value have been placed on those shares. And also, just to let people know that we are asking them to be very patient with this, and at the right time, this is going to be handled. But for now, we don't have anything in place when it comes to the shares. They have not been printed, they have not been determined, but that does not mean that it's not going to be done. It will be done. So we are going to do the first things first, so that they can help us move to the next level. Let me talk a little bit about the Sagana Hotel and unfortunately we have not been able to finish this hotel. The doors are there, the windows are there, the hotel is complete. The only thing that remains is putting the beds and having cups and plates and everything in that hotel to make it function. The biggest worry here is, for us investors, we have put money in this hotel. Are we going to allow this building or this project to sit idle? Or are we going to a license say we did put money into this project and we cannot allow it to go into ruin if we don't get money from the founding shareholders of this company? There will be no other option than to get another financier for the part that is remaining. What a shame when we have dug the foundation, done the hardest job, and a financier comes and takes 50% of this hotel. The big question that I want to pose to all of us is, who is going to lose? It's us who did doubles. It's us who sacrificed so much to put money into FEP. So I'm asking all the investors, can we rethink? Can we think on how we can finish the Sagana Hotel? Can we give ideas to the office how to finish the Sagana Hotel? The other thing, do you want us to get an investor to come and take 50% of this project? Or would you want us to own this hotel and say it is ours, so that the same hotel can duplicate other hotels around the country? That is a question I'm posing to you investors. We are stuck, yes, because we have no money to finish this hotel at this point. But do we want, as an end result, for the FEP office or FEP management to go look for a financier to finish this hotel? That would remain a shame to us as investors. And I want to apologize for what has happened, but I know that if we can be given direction on how to finish this hotel, I'm sure many of us will say, yes, tell us how we can finish it. Tell us how much money we can give. That's what I feel. And I know that many or some investors have also called and asked me, what can we do? How much money is needed? Can it be divided between 200 people and we finish this hotel? So I'm throwing the ball to all of us, their investors. Do we want this investment to be finished by us or by an outsider who will take 50% of it? I would want to let the investors know that despite the many challenges that FEP as a company have gone through, it is normal for any company to go through challenges. And all the big companies that we see, from Google to AT&T to Apple, if you just study their history, you will understand that they all had to go through that season of death and then resurrection. And even in our normal lives, we go through that. So I'm not worried about what is going on with the FEP. I know at this point we went through a season of death. We are now in a season of resurrection. And I'm asking all the investors, this, if you bought a share in the year 2011 and 2012, 2013, you got to know that you are a founding shareholder. You own part of this company. It's your company. You have to die for it, because we invested in this company to give ourselves a future that has a hope. Because it's only through the works that we do that we can find a future that has a hope, and that is what we did. So for me, I'm not worried. I know that the resurrection hour has come, and FEP is gonna be great. It will give us what was promised right from the very beginning. We have land that is still there, We have assets that are still there. Mine is to only see or to pray that for every asset we will definitely get a mighty increase. And my prayer also is that we will get a divine acceleration from the Lord from the 3 years we have lost through this struggle. I would want to ask all of us to not follow or to really not think in a way of mob thinking, mob judgment, mob reasoning. If you have any question, don't go by the mob reasoning and mob judgment, mob thinking. Call the office to understand, because there's so much that is being said out there that is not true. So to our investors, I would ask, call the office and let the office answer your questions. If you didn't get an answer to whoever you talk to, ask them to give you a manager to talk to you. Get the correct answer. But let's not go by mob thinking and mob judgment, because we will destroy our baby, we will destroy our investment, we will scare people away who could be buying our products. So to the fellow investors, please, let's join hands and let's not kill what we started building. It's a great investment.